Yeas, Nays, and Hip Hip Hoorays by Dr. Christie Rodgers. The room was quiet, not the lonely kind of quiet, but the soft, cozy bedtime kind. The kind of quiet where the trees outside whispered in the wind and the night felt gentle and calm. Moonlight slipped through the window and stretched across the bed, shiny and silver. On top of the bed, four friends sat with pillows behind their backs. It was their very first sleepover, and their faces glowed with excitement, wonder, and thankful hearts. It had been a long school day. There were new lessons, new challenges, small victories. And now, just like every night, it was time for Bella to begin her bedtime routine before closing her eyes. However, tonight was different. Instead of sharing her routine with her parents, she would share the routine with her friend, her brother, and his friend. This was a time to gather, a time to share, a time for yays, nays, and hip hip hoorays. Bella pulled her blanket up to her chin and looked around. All right, she said gently. Here's how you do this. Bella looked at her friends and said, You think of a yay, which is something good that happened today, and tell us why it made you happy. Then, Bella sighed, you think of one thing that went wrong today and tell us about it and how you fixed it. Lastly, Bella smiled, you share one thing you are super excited about that is about to happen. What makes this event special and exciting? Bella's turn. I'll go first to show you how it works. Bella shared as she clutched her soft blanket. She took a deep breath. My yay is that I finished my reading book today and I actually understood it. Not just what happened, but what it all meant. Bella beamed with excitement. Oliver nodded. That's not an easy thing to do. Bella gave a small sigh. I felt like I was finally getting used to reading novels. Bella smiled. Bella continued, My nay is that I almost didn't finish the book. I got stuck on the last 3 chapters. I kept reading the same chapter over and over again, and it just wasn't making sense. I felt like quitting. Max leaned forward. So what made you keep going? Bella looked down. I don't want to give up when things get hard. I also wanted my teacher to be proud of me, but mostly I wanted to be proud of myself, Bella reflected. The others sat quietly, letting her words sink in. Then Bella's eyes brightened as she proclaimed, My hip hip hooray is that on Monday I'm going to the library to enter the school's reading contest. If I want to get better, I have to practice, and I'm going to ask the librarian to help me find a new book that will interest me. Oliver smiled and said, I'm proud of you. Bella beamed. Max's turn. Max slowly stretched his legs out in front of him. My yay is that I scored the winning goal in our game today, Max smiled. Lily clapped softly. That must have felt amazing, Lily proclaimed. It did, Max admitted. But here's my nay. The room grew curious. I didn't pass the ball, not even once. I kept telling myself I had the best shot, but I really just wanted the credit. The room went very quiet. Lily and Max switched places, and Bella consoled her friend. That was brave to admit, Bella said gently. Max nodded and said, I'm not proud of it at all. It makes me look selfish. He sat up a little straighter. My hip hip hooray is that tomorrow I'm going to play differently. I want to be the kind of teammate people trust, not just someone who scores. If I want to be great someday, I have to learn to share the game, Max proclaimed. That's a better kind of winning, Lily said. Max smiled. He felt better already. Lily's turn. Next, it was Lily's turn. She tucked her fists under her chin and tilted her head, her face scrunching just a little as she thought very hard about what to say. This was something she had never ever done, so she felt nervous. My yay is that I saw a girl sitting alone at lunch today. Her name is Alice. She's new and very shy, so I sat with her and talked with her. Max grinned. That sounds like you. You are always trying to make others feel better. She didn't talk much at first, Lily continued, but I could tell it mattered. Sometimes people just want to feel seen. Bella nodded warmly and said, That was really kind. Lily hesitated for a moment and then shared, My nay is that in math class, I knew the answer, but I didn't raise my hand. I kept thinking, what if I'm wrong? What if everyone laughs? Oliver leaned in to ask, Did you know it? Yes, Lily said softly, but I let fear decide for me. The room held that feeling for a moment. Bella reached over and gently squeezed her hand. We've all felt that way, Bella shared. Lily took a slow breath and said, My hip hip hooray is that on Monday I'm raising my hand anyway, even if my voice shakes because not trying feels worse than being wrong. Bella's eyes shone. Now that's real courage. Oliver's turn. Oliver grinned as he shared his day. He said, My yay is that I asked a question in science that no one else even thought of. My teacher liked it so much that she called my mom to tell her. Lily said, That's so awesome. I bet your mom was happy. Oliver smiled shyly. My nay is that my teacher told us to get into groups of 4 to practice for an upcoming test. I just sat in my chair scared that nobody would pick me, Oliver said. Bella nodded. Oh, Oliver, that has happened to me before, and it is awful. What did you do? Oliver shared. Luckily, the student who sits next to me made a group of 4 and asked me to be in the group, but I still had that fear of not being accepted or wanted. Lily tilted her head and asked, So what's your hip hip hooray? Oliver's eyes lit up. Tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm bringing cupcakes to share with the class on Monday. Oliver beamed with excitement. Everyone knew that Oliver looked forward to his birthday every year and planned all sorts of fun activities to celebrate his special day. Max chuckled and said, That sounds like a solid plan. Oliver smiled and replied, I can't wait to share my birthday with my best friends. The 4 children sat quietly. It's kind of funny, Bella said at last. What is? Max asked. No matter how different our days are, we all have something good, something hard, and something hopeful in our lives, Bella shared. And talking about it makes it lighter, Max added. Oliver said, It helps us to see who we're becoming. Max leaned forward and said, Yeah, we're growing up one day at a time. Suddenly, Lily blurted out, We should do this every night before we go to bed. It feels good to share your thoughts, hopes, and dreams with others. We could do this routine over our computers or phones every night with each other. The moon climbed higher in the sky. The room felt softer, slower. Bella whispered, Same time tomorrow? Of course, Lily said. Absolutely, Oliver shared. Wouldn't miss it, Max said to wrap up tonight's session. The stars outside shimmered, just a little brighter, as if they had been listening all along. As their eyes grew heavy and closed, every yay, every nay, and every hip hip hooray drifted softly into the night, a place where dreams begin and tomorrow quietly unfolds. The end. You can purchase a copy of this on Amazon, and I will leave that link down in the comments. Thanks, guys. I hope you'll join me next time.